Should you wait or should you move on? That's what we're looking at today. In today's Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Should you wait or should you let go and move on? What do you need to do for you in the connection, love situation that you're in today's Pick a Card reading? We've got Pick a Card reading number 1, Tarot reading number 2, and Pick a Card reading number 3. And then we're going to have charms with each one. So this is for number 1. These are the charms for the pile. We're looking at, do you need to let go? Is it time to let go of this relationship? Should you just wait it out and see if things get better? And then the charms for number 3. So let's just get on with today's readings. Private readings always available, and all of the good things. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Today we're looking at, should you wait or should you move on? Is it time to disconnect? Do you just need to wait a little bit longer? Are they going to take the actions that you need them to take? The person on your mind, the person that you're connected to, what you need to know. Today I'm going to do a third party spread because I want to see you in the connection with your person, but then I also want to see what is on the other side of them so that we get an idea of what is going on here. Is it worth waiting or is it not? The third party may not be a place, it may not be a person, it may just be what is going on behind the scenes that we can't see and we don't know. So within a cycle of protection, let's pull some charms to give you connection to the reading. The zodiac signs can be sun, moon or rising, or the characteristics, and it can be anyone around you that's important to you or within this reading. So let's have a look. What do you need to know today? What messages are here? What does Spirit want you to know? I'm just going to put my let's put one of these on the table. So if someone downloads my video, they know it's mine and not theirs. It's so annoying, honestly. Don't get scammed in my name. The only way to book a reading with me is via my website. We have a Sagittarius, which is optimistic. We have Capricorn, ambitious, G, S, Q, and an E. We have a gorgeous pink flower, a seashell. When we listen to a shell, we can hear the oceans. We have golden bells for wedding. And a little bird. A little birdie once told me, that's what came into my head when I saw that. So let's do a third party spread. Is it worth waiting? Is it worth letting go? What is going on for you and your person, but also what is going on around them that is causing the situation that you're in? Let's have a look. What messages are here for you today? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection. So this card wants to be known, the 8 of Cups, making choices to benefit yourself, being in control of your emotions, moving on, moving forward. So down this side is you. If this side doesn't resonate for you, this is not your reading. If it does, it is. I always have you on my left hand side. Down the middle is your person. And then down this side is whatever it is that's causing a problem on behalf of your person that's causing the stagnation in the connection at the moment. And then we have the connection energy. It's been like this for a while. So, and then how this situation is affecting your person and why. whatever's going on, it's not letting them make the choices that they want to make. Your person's in a little bit of a denial, you know. A little bit of a, let me just shift the cards so that we can actually see them. I've moved my camera a little bit, and it's only a little bit, and it puts everything out when you move something just a little bit. It's amazing. So there we go. So what on earth is going on here then? Should you wait or should you let go? I can give you a very short answer. I think. I don't know if it's a person. I don't think it's a person that's connected to your person, you know. I think all of this is the reason behind your person being so reluctant in this relationship. But the thing is, they really fancy you, and they're very good at making you feel good, and they're very good at flirting with you, and they're very good at lots of things. But they're really rubbish at making choices and decisions. They're really rubbish at making plans and keeping to it. And they're really quite selfish. I think they don't really understand the impact that it has on you. And I don't think they really understand that you are very close to walking away. And I will tell you, it does look like you are going to kind of walk away. Because what choice do you have? When someone keeps saying, yeah, but I'm working on it, I'm going to be a better person, I'll be the person you need me to be, just give me a bit of time. How much time, how long is a piece of string, you know? So, in a recent past, you've been hoping for this to get better for a while with the Sun in a recent past reversed. They've had the Knight of Cups reversed in a recent past. And then in the middle of you both is this really low energy. You've not been happy in this relationship for a while. Now with the Knight of Cups reversed, they can sometimes be very skilled at telling us what they think that we want to hear. And it feels like every time you challenge them, or every time because it feels like every now and again you offload. Every now and again you're like, I need something more. I need us to move forward. I need us to progress. I need us to be communicating again. I need something more than what we've got. And it feels like they like, I hear you. I understand. I'm here for you. We'll do that. I love you. I want to be with you. But then they don't deliver it. It's almost like they say it because they think that's the right thing to say. And it kind of feels like when they say it, they mean it. They just don't deliver on it. But the Four of Cups in the middle of you both, I kind of feel that this has been a very upsetting situation for the both of you. You mainly, but the Sun reversed is you have had hope that one day this will get better. It's carrying that hope. I want you to know that you do have a really good relationship in your future. And I'm going to tell you now, I don't think it's with this person. I just don't think it's with this person. But you have to do what's right for you. We have the Magician reversed on the other side of them, behind the scenes, what's been going on. We have the World reversed. Delays, excuses, not allowing this to move forward. It almost feels like they've also gone through phases of not really wanting to tell anyone that you're both together. It's like, oh yeah, we're officially together, but let's not tell anyone. Or there's a feeling of, if you've been together a long time and everyone knows that you're together, there's a feeling of, let's not tell everyone we're going through a rough time. There's something here that they don't want the world to know. And you know what it is. You know that they're reluctant. But the Magician reversed is they don't really recognise what's on the table in front of them, and they don't recognise that the power is in their hands, and they don't recognise that they only really need to do a couple of little things and you'll be happy. But they can't even manage those couple of little things, you know. So you've got the Strength reversed, which is your patience is running out. Your forgiveness is running out. You're exhausted and you're tired and all of that. Let me just do my little promo that I have to do to get into the algorithm. If you want to help me into the algorithm, put a like on it or engage in some way. If you would like me to pull a card for you while I'm having my coffee in the morning or at any point during the day when I'm checking through my comments, request pull a card in the comments. And I'll have a little shuffle and I'll pull a card and I'll tell you what card I got. It may make sense, it may not. If it doesn't make sense to the question that you had in mind, write it down. Write down what card I got for you, because over the couple of days after that, that should make sense. If we're connected, it should make sense at some point. Sometimes it don't make sense straight away. But if you would like me to pull a card for you, I'm more than happy, because if you want to put something in the comments that request pull a card, it's helping me out. It's helping the universe to push this out. And hopefully maybe somebody who's never seen my readings before will come and receive a free collective reading and take something positive from it. So yeah, let's do that today. If you want to subscribe, follow, make sure that you can find me again. And I do private readings that are always available. Fast track is switched on at the moment. If when you go to book it, it's not on. It's because I've either turned it off because I can't do it within the 24 hours, or I'm booked up and, well, it's because I can't do it within the 24 hours. But sometimes it may be worth, if the space in my next available space in my diary is quite a way away, it might be worth just holding on and checking my website again the next day to see if you can get a 24-hour slot. You could always email me and ask me when I might be turning it back on again. Most of the time it is on though. If I'm got space, I'll do it. But I don't put it on unless I've got space. I'm going to stop waffling because we want to get on with this reading about this really annoying person that you're connected to. This person's about to lose the best person that's ever been in their life, And I think that's where the Eight of Cups came out right at the beginning. Because you're ready to walk, you're ready to give up, you're ready to do that. In the middle of you both at the moment is the Page of Cups reversed, and then we have the Ace of Wands for them. They still really fancy you. They still think they have a chance with you. And they do, they're right, they do. At this very point in time, they have a chance to make this better. They have that chance, don't they? Are they going to? No. They're stubborn, aren't they? The Page of Cups reversed in the middle of you both. The pages often have all of the promises, but they don't know how to deliver on it. And it's quite a lazy energy. It's that lazy teenager energy. And it feels like them not really showing up and doing the right things. In the middle of whatever is causing the problems, there's Two of Wands reversed. And the Page of Wands reversed. It's all these pages. We don't want to be in a relationship with a page. We want to be in a relationship with an equal, someone who's an adult, someone who isn't just wasting their time. And it feels like this person's very good at wasting their time. They're very good at cancelling plans. They're very good at putting themselves first. And it kind of feels like they may also be, they want you there when they want you there. But when they don't, they don't. And then if you're not there when they want you there, they kind of give you earache. They give you a bit of a hard time. If you weren't there for me, why didn't you answer your phone? Why didn't you reply to me? But then it feels like going back the other way, if you were to say to them, well, why didn't you reply? Then I've got other things to do. What do you expect me to do? You expect too much from me. They've got a cheek, this person has, and it's very hard to have a relationship with them. But they fancy you. They're very sexual. They know that you've forgiven them so much, and they know that it kind of feels like at the moment they feel they've got a bit of a free pass, because you've had this hope of they'll get better, things will get better, it will be fine. They've kind of been feeling that they're getting away with it. They've got a shock coming, haven't they, really? Because they're not going to change. This person can't change. The Four of Pentacles moving forward for them. And it's like their path, they're not changing. They're fine. They want to hold on to you, of course they do. But they don't want to give you anything more than what you both have. They don't want those changes. They may say that they want them, but they don't want to deliver on it. They don't want to put their money where their mouth is. They're quite happy with their feet under the table, having their needs catered to when they're ready, pushing you away when they want to. And it's just absolute nonsense, isn't it? It's just this person's absolute nonsense. And I'm just getting more and more mad. More and more mad. The Three of Wands reversed for them moving forward, and the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like them saying to you, I'm going to do the work, but then they focus on the wrong thing. I'm going to do the work. And the thing that's just come into my head, the analogy is like telling your kid that you want them to tidy their room. And they're like, right, I'm going to go and tidy my room. And you go upstairs to check that they're tidying their room. And they're actually in the garden doing something completely different. And it's something that's beneficial, but it's not tidying the room. You just want them to tidy the bedroom. Just tidy your bedroom. Why are you in the garden painting the sheds? Get in here and tidy your bedroom. Look, but I'm doing something. I'm busy. I'm working. And there's this feeling with this person of they're not doing what they're meant to be doing, moving forward. But they are being productive. They're doing something. It's just not anything more or less worthwhile, It's not the thing that you want them to do. But in their head, they're right. They're never wrong. They're never wrong. This person's never wrong in their eyes. In our eyes, they're git, aren't they? So, the Devil in the middle of you both moving forward. This could go on for quite a while before you finally give up. Because there is that chemistry between you both. And they, when they give you attention, it feels great. And the only person that can change things is them. For the better, for the both of you. But you can also change things by disconnecting from them. You can't change them. You have to accept them as who they are. And if you're okay to accept the relationship that they are able to give you, which is this, what's been going on already, if you're willing, if that's the relationship that you want, then stick with this person. But if you don't want that, don't stay with this person hoping they're going to change, because they're not. There's nothing here about this person changing. If anything, it feels like they're going to get more sure of themselves in the excuses that they've got, because they've had a free pass too often. But here we have the Justice card for you, which is you facing the truth, integrity, and a sense of responsibility. You finally seeing things for what they are, and you breaking away. It feels like you breaking away. And so it's not yet. It feels like over the next 6 months, it's a process of going back round in a cycle again. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you to close the reading out. What do you need to know? What message is here for the oracles for you? Not for them, for you. What do you need to know? Psychic abilities. You read this person like a book. Your life purpose, remember what that is, and stop allowing this person from stopping you from going along it. And your natural born talent. If you're not already a light worker of some kind, get on with it. What are you waiting for? That's a very clear message. You've got a natural born gift. We all have psychic abilities, but you've got a very natural talent within light work. It's your life purpose. You've been putting off. Stop putting off. If you're already in it, next level, please get on with it. You're holding yourself back. Stop holding yourself back, and stop accepting this relationship. This person's not going to change, but you already know that. So what are you doing? Get on and do the things that you're meant to do, because you've got important work to do in this lifetime, and a lot of people are going to benefit from it, and people have already benefited from it. So next level, push up to the next level, And when you get stagnant again, come back and I'll tell you to push again. Because my angel guides just got mad at me. Like, come on, get on with it. Tell them, knock this person out of your life and concentrate on the important things. It's your life. You've got to make the choices and decisions that are right for you. If you're happy with this relationship, stay with it. But don't stay with it and be unhappy hoping it'll change, because they're not going to. Doesn't look like they're going to. And if they do have a sudden personality transplant, you can always go back in a year when that happens. It's, but you've already run out of patience. I'm going to stop waffling, and I will see you soon. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. Thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town, and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Should you wait or should you move on? That's what we're looking at today. Let me just check my microphone's plugged in. Yep, there we go. So we're going to start by pulling some charms. Should you wait or should you let go? What is going on in your person's life that is causing the problems at the moment? Is there anything going on that you can't see? Everything. We want to know a little bit of everything. So we're going to circle of protection. What charms are here for you today? The charms can be about anything in your life. Anything that gives you connection to the reading. Your little signs and symbols from your angel guides. Let's pull some zodiac signs. The zodiac signs could be sun, moon or rising. And then some initials. Give it a good shake. Shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, shook it out. Okay. There's quite a lot of repetitive letters. We've got a little bit enthusiastic. Someone jolted my hand. We've got M 3 times. We've got B 3 times. We've got H, S. Might be worth writing it down. A T, Stewart here somewhere. U, A, F. Write all the letters down and see what words you can come up with. There's plenty there. U and an O and a B. I think you can see them, can't you? So there we go. That's my fault, or we were shaking it. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, this is definitely a reader for you. We have a little golden bell. I am missing nail varnish on one finger. My nails need redoing. I do them myself with normal nail polish. They're not gel or acrylic. And we have a little cloud. That's so cute. If you doodle a lot, when you have pen and paper and your mind is absent and you're a doodler or a drawer, this reading could be for you. We have Cancer. This is a Capricorn. Imaginative. Leo. Now these can be the sun, moon of rising, or anyone close to you. For you or anyone close to you. Generous, Leo. Pisces. Intuitive. And Virgo. Oh. And Virgo. If you're eagle-eyed, depending on how much I left in, but my camera just tripped off its tripod. It's never done that before. Virgo and practical. Feeling a little bit weird right now. Someone is quite stubborn, and there's somebody here letting me know they're here, or their angel guides, or their energy, or if you've recently been having weird experiences. If you've been wondering if there's a loved one in spirit around you at the moment, they are. They love you. They want what's best for you. They're playful. They've got a sense of humour. I mean, we could rewind to see, was my hand jolted with the... Was I get a bit excited? And the camera jolted off. So there we go. Right, are we even doing a reading? Okay, so Spirit, if you're here, let's channel a message for the person. And if this is your reading, oh my God, it should be an absolute special reading. It's been a long time since I've had an experience like this during a collective reading. There's sometimes when people have been watching quite a lot of my content and engaging in it and really connecting with it, it really does open up. The more you watch, the more your guides, like there they are, then I'll give them their message there, you know. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. So I'm going to do a third party situation spread. We want to see what's going on the other side of your person. Down this side is you. That's lovely. Should we just end the reading? Like, you've got amazing past, present and future. We'll just end the reading now because we know what the tarot does. It then starts doing things, but you've got an amazing pathway. Then down the middle is your person. Down this side is whatever is attached to him or her. Work, people, family, third party, things that, reasons why they're being resistant and reasons why you're both in this difficult spot. And then we have all the connecting energy. This person, your person, I'm going to call them your person at the moment. Whether that stays that way is another. I think you can see them all. I recently moved where my camera is by like a few centimetres, and it just changes where I place things on the desk. It's amazing how like a little bit can make a big difference of where the cards need to go. I like to have a better view of the cards. So we're delaying the reading because I'm a little bit nervous. I've now got that on edge feeling where I feel like someone's going to smack me in the back of my head or something. Or tap the back of my neck or something. That's what it's feeling like. I got chills. So yeah, I'm not really a medium. You know, you can channel it and you can tap into it, and I've always chosen not to. So when there is someone around and I can feel that they're around, it's a battle of keeping them at a distance, but also allowing a little bit of energy through. But this person's very forceful and they're very protective of you, and they knew you a long time, or way back when. The Page of Wands is the card that you're coming in with. We want to know, is it worth sticking it out for this connection, or should you move on? Because it feels like, you know, there's things going on. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't, unless you're just a daily watcher. I see you. I know. I have a lot of people that just sit in the background watching and listening, which is lovely, absolutely lovely. So we're still delaying the reading. There's somebody here that's like, no, don't read it. And it's not your spirit. Your spirit wants you to know, or your angel guides want you to know, or whoever is showing up here for you. I'm looking at either ends of this reading. And this is normally my third party situation spread, but I've adapted it so that the meaning of this side is what is stopping you from having a successful relationship with this person in the middle. And I'm looking at either side and I'm like, okay, so there's all of this mess in the middle, but then there's reasons for it. I think your spirit team right now are working in overdrive, a little bit of a relay team, to keep you safe and keep you happy and keep you on the right track. I nearly said the wrong track. No, but the right track. They're trying to keep you off the wrong path. And it feels like I have one of these sayings of, if you've been trying with somebody and trying, sometimes our angels protect us They kind of make it hard work. They put walls up. And sometimes we can feel it and we go with it, we trust it, and we're like, okay, well, there's a reason why this is not working. And then other times we can get frustrated because we can look over the wall and we can think, no, but I really want that. I don't understand why I can't have it. I really want it. I can see it. I want to touch it. That's what I want. That's where I want my future to be. But our angel's like, no, that's not yet, not now. That's the wrong move right now. And then if we carry on persisting, at some point, our angels go, right, well, there you go then. Come back to me in a year once you figured out why we were trying to stop you. And it feels like this may be one of those situations where you've got someone very special in spirit caring for you. They're a chatterbox. They're not necessarily speaking to me, but they're making that energy known. Really a lot, like electric. I don't want them to speak to me. I don't do that. I don't want that. I reject that. But you're protected. You're really protected. And looking at the overview of the cards and seeing how this far side marries up that side shows that whatever's going on in the middle is for the greater good. For you, not your person. It feels like you already know that this person isn't the right one for you. But there's been this feeling of, yeah, but I've known them a long time. I've wanted to be with them for a long time. I have been with them. And there's this feeling, well, I can't just walk away. I don't want to just walk away. I don't want to just give up on it. I don't want to just disconnect from it. But there's a message here for you of, if this is meant to be, it'll come round again, because right now is not the right time. If you're meant to be with this person, it will come back around again. Your angel guides will allow that. They will make that happen. And it's just weird. It's just weird. So should we talk through the spread? Because I really am putting it off. I am putting it off. There's something putting it off. Because I just keep looking at your side thinking, wow, the path that you're on. You've recently been manifesting something that's not to do with love. And your angel guides have been listening. And it feels like whoever you're partnered with at the moment, or whoever you're trying to partner with at the moment, they're not your perfect partner for the manifestations that you have. If you stay connected with this person, your manifestations will find it very hard to come to life. There's other things for you. So the Eight of Swords reversed in the middle of you both. We're looking at the recent past first. Your person had the Ten of Cups reversed, the Death card over here on the other side of them, and the Seven of Coins on the far side. So this is what's connected to them, what's affecting things, and the reaction that it's having. The Ten of Cups reversed, this has been an unhappy connection for a while for the both of you. There's been blockages and angel guides firmly in the way, like a brick wall, concrete, steel, reinforced, everything in the middle of you both. You've been reluctant to walk away because you do have a loyalty to this person, and there is something nice, like that thing that you both have. That's the nice thing, but it's a very frustrating thing at the moment. You've been planting seeds of manifestation and they're growing. They are growing. You just can't have it with this person because this person isn't the right person. The Death card over down here is a transformation and a change. So if you're in a situation where all of these relationship problems is a new thing that suddenly happened, There's a reason for it, and it's not your person's fault. I'm going to call them your person, because it feels like it's only recently that things have become like this. And it's not that your person doesn't love you. Your person does love you. And it's not that you can't have a future together, because you can. But there's something that's not quite right moving forward. I don't know if you've just been connected with this person for so long that you're evolving into the next stage of your life. And when we're partnered with people for a long time, when we evolve and grow and change, we kind of hope that our partner moves the same, grows and evolves the same. And it feels like they haven't. It feels like it's not them that's changed. It's not them necessarily, but they are struggling with the fact that you're growing and you're evolving. You're growing as a person and you're evolving, and there's more for life from you. And they're really struggling with that because they know, I think they know deep down that they're holding you back. Things are different now. Neither of you are the same people that when you first met, but you especially so. It feels like you've been on this spiritual awakening, and it's caused problems, and it's not just within the relationship either, is it? It's with family members who are connected to the relationship, extended family on their side, your side, friends, everything. And it feels like a real shame. It feels like a shame that things are going this way, but if they're not meant to be in the next part of your life, then your path is going to find you on the path that you're meant to be on next. And if it's a path that this person's not meant to be on, if they end up coming on it with you, the thing that you're really looking forward to and the thing that you're working towards, they'll ruin it, they'll taint it, and it will cause more problems. If you've been a long time viewer of mine, this is definitely a situation where two people get to the point of, we do like each other, we respect each other, but we just can't be together. Our lives are going in different directions. That's what it feels like. Because it almost feels like you're here and the old version of you is here. And it feels like you're not bored within a relationship. You just want more from life. And you can't have it while this person's around because they're holding you back. And they're not doing it on purpose. They just don't want the same things. They don't want the things that you want now. It feels like the goalposts have moved, and that's not anyone's fault. And this really does feel like it's a situation where when two people finally break up, it's, oh, they're really nice. It's a shame it didn't work, but we'll both go our own ways and wish the best for each other. Some relationships, they come out, they're so toxic. If you want to like dispatch them off to X island, but no, this isn't that. This is two people who know each other very well, or did, until life started evolving, and now it feels like you're strangers. Now it feels like I don't even know them anymore. And the reason why is because you're growing as a person. You've got the Magician for you, and then you've got the Six of Wands moving forward. You're going to get the fame, glory and rewards that you want out of life, and it feels really great. And this side feels like it's connected to the past you. You're the Queen of Wands. This person, your person in the middle of all this, I don't even want to like read these. I just don't. They've got the King of Cups reversed for you. They're always going to love you. They're never going to forget you. They're not what's important right now. What's really important right now is you and your pathway forward. And where do you go from here? Because your manifestations have been heard. They've been heard. And the person you're with at the moment, they don't fit into that plan. And they're a good person and they love you a lot. But within this connection, there's a feeling of, if I stay in it, I won't be growing anymore. There's stagnation and then the negative feelings that comes with that. You have both been through a lot together with the Nine of Wands there. This is the past version of you. You have both been through a lot together. You have a lot of history. And they've been a very important person in your life. But this relationship, if this is your reading and you're nodding and it completely resonates, this relationship isn't for you anymore. And it isn't for them either. And I think they know that. I think they want to watch you grow and flourish and glow and be in the limelight of what comes next for you, because it's something pretty amazing. They've got the Hermit moving forward. They're going to watch you from afar, but they're not going to be part of it. They're going to be that beacon in the dark. It feels like there's going to be a point way into the future where you both touch base with each other, and this person's going to tell you how proud they are of you. But your lives will be both very different. And it feels like it will be at that point where you finally get that sense of, yeah, no, we were both going in completely different directions. And that's okay. It's okay to love someone and let them go when you're no longer walking in the same direction. Because at the moment, you're wanting to get walking. And this person's happy where they are at the moment. But then they're going to be getting up and going in a different direction in their life anyway. And there's a lot of respect here. And there's a lot of everything here. And it's a very specific reading for the right person. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Don't get stressed out. If it's not, it's not. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it resonates, you'll be nodding and you'll be like, okay, I know. All right, I know. Because that's what happens when we, especially if you read tarot for yourself, when you ask the tarot cards a question and you lay it all out, and you're like, all right, yeah, I know, I don't want to hear that yet, no. I was just hoping for a better answer. I was hoping for, a little bit of something else, but no, the tarot says it how it is. It's just clarifying, and it makes sense for you, and it should make sense for you. And if it doesn't, it's for somebody else. If this is your reading, bookmark it or screen record it or something and keep it, because you've got a very good future. A very, very good future. And it's beyond your wildest dreams, You've manifested this. You have manifested it, and it may not be there right now, but you are on the path to it. So cut your ties with the things that you need to cut ties with, so you can just throw yourself into it. Because the next stage of your life is all about you. And that's amazing. And I don't know how long that stage of life is. I don't know if it'll be a short burst all about you. If you kind of get into it and money's being thrown at you, put that money away and invest it. Put it away and invest it. It might be short-lived, but what you do with it will last you for the rest of your life. And then if it is longer-lived, if it runs out, if it goes longer, if it's a longer phase of life, you'll have that nest egg, you'll have that security, you'll have that pressure taken off. And I think that is the main driving force for you. Of having that long-term financial freedom and security. And you can have that on this path. So that's what I have for you. I'm not reading anymore because, that's your answer. And it's a very clear answer. And there's somebody around you in spirit. Whether you're a guardian angel, guide, or whoever they are, you probably know who they are. They've got a good sense of humour. There's lots of music. Dancing, happiness. You've outgrown this relationship, and that's okay. It's sad. It's sad, and it's like, oh, okay, change is difficult, but I'm just sat here smiling. From the moment I pulled your 3 cards out, I'm like, okay, well, there we go. That's where you're meant to be going. So I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Let's get the charms. We're going to start with some charms. Should you wait? Should you let go? What should you do about this connection that you have? I'm going to pull some charms. The charms can mean little signs and symbols for you from your angel guides. Just letting you know that this reading's for you. It can be messages within the reading as well. If I pick up anything from the charms, I'll tell you. Mostly it bypasses me. It's totally for you. So let's pull some letters. And then a zodiac signs. What zodiac signs are here? Okay. We have Virgo. Practical. Aries. Courageous. Sun, moon, or rising of anyone in this reading. We have Gemini, who are intelligent on the back, and then we have Leo, generous, G, L, and a kiss at the end of a message. Then we have the chemical symbol that I call twin flame symbol, but it can also be about substances and chemicals, chemical reactions, chemistry between people. We have a good fortune cookie, good fortune coin, not cookie, coin. We have a little golden bell, a lilac coloured bow, a tiny little flower, a tiny little pink and white sheep. Then we have a black cat. So I'm going to do a third-party situation spread, but this is not a third-party reading. We're looking at you, your connection with your person, but then on the other side of them, I want more information about what is blocking this connection, what is causing the problems from their side, what is going on the other side of them that maybe you can't see and you don't know. So let's have a look. What do you need to know? Should you wait? Should you move on? What's going on? I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling. Private readings always available. Gonna split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Just going to turn that round. We've got the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. And the 6 of Pentacles is reversed. Then we have the Judgment card. So someone's making manoeuvres behind the scenes that you don't necessarily know about, and they're trying to decide what to do best, where's the best place to put their energy, and surrender into the path they're meant to be on. It may well be you. You're trying to decide what you need to do for the best. Down this side is you. Okay. Should you wait or should you move on? Down the middle is your person. I do top tail shuffle, and they're all coming out in reverse so far. Reversals give me an extra layer of information. And then down this side is anything that's going on over there that's affecting your connection. There's a lot of love between the both of you, you know. There's so much love between the both of you, really. And then connecting energy of how this is all being affected. Your person needs to start telling the truth. They need to start telling the truth, don't they? They need to be honest about how they really feel. It feels like your person is going through a lot of pain at the moment, and it's not you, and it's affecting your relationship. But you're not the cause of the pain. If anything, you make the lives better, I don't know, I don't like touching on health. But when I saw that Three of Swords reversed in the middle for your person, at the moment, it felt like joint pain. It felt like muscle aches. It felt like agonizing pain, surgery, recovering, and things. If your person has health problems, it feels like it may be that's causing problems within putting strain on your relationship. I will tell you, you're not going to move on from this, not yet. I don't even think long term, because there's so much love in between the both of you. Your High Priestess is reversed at the moment, which I'm worried about, because it feels like your person may be pushing you away. They may be pushing you away because they're dealing with what they need to deal with. Part of them thinks, well, you deserve something better. You don't. You love them. You love them so much. If this is your reading, it will be making sense. If it doesn't make any sense, it's not your reading. I do private readings, they're always available. You just book yourself into my diary, and I have 24-hour fast track on at the moment. And if you would like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee, pull a card in the comments, and I will have a little shuffle, and I'll tell you what card I got. It may make sense, it may not. If it doesn't make sense, screenshot it so that later on in the week it will make sense at some point. So yeah, if you leave that in the comments and put a like on it, I'll shuffle the deck and tell you what card I got. Your person is in a lot of pain, so much pain. There may be compensation that they can maybe going through that as well, like compensation if it was. It's a lot, isn't it? Because you know what it is, and because it's not a private reading, I don't really want to give too much comment. I don't want to give too much detail, because I'm very aware that if you claim it in the comments, that you might be disclosing something that you don't want to disclose, because there's something really very private here, and I don't normally pick up on that. I just don't normally pick up on that. So I'm going to edge around it, and I'm going to assume that me and you know what I'm talking about. Don't try and make it fit, not this one. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading, but you and me, we know it's your reading. So the Four of Pentacles reversed. They've had the Chariot reversed. And then we have the King of Cups in the middle of you both. The both of you love each other so much. As much as this person's going to try and push you away over the next few months, couple of years maybe, you're going to stay together. It's going to be up and down. It's going to be hot and cold. It's going to be confusing. But overall, they need you. They kind of think that you don't need them, but they need you. They love you unconditionally. You love them unconditionally. What was a really firm foundation in the middle of you both? What was a really firm foundation for you that's kind of been snatched away by whatever it is that's happened? So that's telling me that whatever's going on for your partner isn't a long-term thing. It isn't something they've been suffering with always. So then I'm leaning towards maybe the courts and legal paperwork and things are going to be involved in this. And I don't want to say the little words that are in my head. I just don't, because that's very personal. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight, and it may not always go the way that your partner wants it to go, but they're going to really need your support. The long-term outcome, I'll do a Celtic cross in a minute and have a look, but we've got the Ten of Swords reversed on this side for them. I keep getting tingles down my back. And then we've got the the Nine of Wands reversed in the middle of your boat, in the middle of this. We've got the Justice card, which is the court system, legal proceedings. We've got the Six of Swords, which is showing me that there is another party involved in all this. because of the court system. Whoever, when you go to court, you've got to there's a one side and another side. There's two elements to that, isn't there? So the other element, the Six of Swords, they want it to go away. They really want this to go away. They want your partner to go away. They want your partner to be quiet. They want your partner to not talk about it. That's why I'm really reluctant to talk about it, to put it into actual words of what's actually coming in. But it's a very stressful situation, and they are at fault. They don't even want the court to know. They don't want it to be in court. There could be a settlement out of court for this, possibly. Or they could just drag it out, but in a private court, if that makes sense. I don't even know if they exist. I know I don't know if that would be appropriate for this, but maybe a confidentiality thing signed on the whatever gets settled or something. And I'm thinking, well, would that be best for your partner to not talk about it? Because there's something here of, if people knew, they'd be shocked. And maybe people need to know, but also your partner needs to do what is right for them, and you need to do what is right for you. And you're in a place at the moment where your High Priestess is turned off, understandably, and all this. It's a mess. High Priestess reversed for you. It's that feeling of you don't know what's going to happen. And because there's so much uncertainty, you don't know what your gut feelings are and intuition is and fear. You don't know the difference, and it's all hazy and foggy. And you feel like your person's not attracted to you anymore. Oh my goodness, of course they are. Of course they are. The dynamics may have changed within how your relationship goes about, but still there. There's still two people that really love each other. And I kind of want to cry, because this didn't need to happen, did it? Whatever's gone on, it didn't need to happen. The Three of Wands reversed in the middle of you both. You're both focusing on the wrong things. You're worried that your person doesn't love you anymore and they're not attracted to you anymore. And you're worried that they're genuinely going to push you away and succeed. Don't let them. Just don't let them. If they need time out, let them have time out. But be that constant. You are beautiful. They think you're beautiful. They're in a really bad place at the moment, and that's what's affecting everything. Keep the lines of communication open. If you need talking therapy, really do try and explore that if you have the funds to do it and the means to do it. Do that. Like someone who's completely having a professional person to talk to and offload to, who's completely independent of you and your partner. That, I think that could really help you to straighten things out in your head and to get your High Priestess the right way up again, so that you're then trusting your intuition again. And there may have been a point before this happened that you had a feeling that something was going to happen. You may have had them spidey senses of, I think something's going to happen, I just don't know what it is. And then boom, this has happened. And then you're like, oh. And then there may well be feelings of, well, did I bring that on? No, your energy knew. Your energy knew something. It's not your fault. No, your energy picked up on it. So moving forward, your person's going to get more difficult before they get easier to be around. But it's because of the situation, not because of you. Moving forward, you've got the Two of Cups in the middle of you both. You've got the Wheel reversed. You're not going to let them push you away. You're going to be driving with the handbrake on for a bit with this relationship. It's going to get stuck for a bit. But you love each other and you're both going in the same direction. Your person's got the Page of Wands reversed. They're going to go through a phase of, you're going to have points where you just don't recognise them for a bit. But they're going to have to be selfish. They need to get together, don't they? They need to figure it out. They need to get grounded. They need to process. They need some talking therapy. They need to, it's a lot. So with the situation, we have the Ace of Swords there, and then we have the Queen of Swords reversed in the middle. And the Queen of Swords is above the Justice card. If this went all the way to Judgment, it won't go in the favour of whatever this is. Got 10 of Swords reversed, the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, whatever that is. And it feels like we're now dealing with the legal side of whatever, rather than whatever caused all of this. We're now dealing with their middlemen, the legal side of it, rather than actually directly communicating with whoever it should be. It's negotiating with the legal department. If this is allowed to go to court in front of a judge, the judge is the Queen of Swords reversed. They're not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy with what's happened. And there's nothing that your partner's done wrong. And so I'm looking at it, I think, well, do you settle? Do you settle or do you not? That's a choice that the both of you have to make, or your partner has to make, with legal advice. Absolutely, with legal advice. But whoever it is that you're both dealing with, they want it to go away, and they want it sharp. And so the both of you have to decide. And I think that both of you need talking therapy before you can even begin to make those decisions, because neither of you have a clear head. Neither of you have a clear head. And there's legal professionals out there who you're probably already in contact with, who can give you the choices, but who can tell you what choices you have, but then it has to be your partner mainly that makes the choices. But they can't make the choices until their head is clear. And the head won't be clear until they've spoke about it, or done art therapy, or done something and processed it. And that's not going to be for a long time. If anything, it feels like you get an independent help first, and then your partner sees what good that does, the good that it does. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross for the long term for the both of you. Just a general long term, because I think you two are going to be together for a very long time. I'm just so sorry that both of you are going through all of this, because it's not fair, and it could happen to anyone, couldn't it? And these companies and these people that are responsible have secrets. We have the Strength card, which symbolises the relationship, and the Tower is symbolising what is going on right now. But the both of you have the strength to get through it. It may be a bit of a strength relay team, like 1 minute you're strong, the next minute they're strong. The Tower is whatever's happened. Don't let it split you up. Don't let it. The Page of Cups is the love. You both have been in love for so long, and it's so pure. 8 of Swords right now is all of this. It's very hard to talk about. It's very hard to communicate with the outside world. You can't really make any plans for the future until this is sorted out. You can't make any plans for the future until your person is feeling in a much more grounded headspace. Behind you is the 6 of Pentacles, and this is where life was before. Life was going pretty well before all of this happened. And the both of you make a really good team, There's give and take, and there's equal, and it's balanced, and it's lovely. Moving forward is the Hermit. Now, sometimes I see the Hermit as one person in a little cave. This is two people. Two people in that little cave together, sometimes sitting in silence together. sometimes eating together, sometimes just being together. But it's two people in that hermit. And it's kind of like the both of you doing what you both need to do to get through this. Looking within, processing it, unpacking it, independently but together. Different times, bit of a relay team, but together. And there's light at the end of the tunnel, you know. The Two of Wands, all the plans that you had made before. So this is the secret underlying question. Are we ever going to get to do the things that we had planned? Now that things have changed, can we ever get back to the point where we can do the things that we wanted to do before? I don't know. I hope so. The Three of Wands, there's a timing on this. You've got the Three of Wands reversed there, so it's not right now. But the Three of Wands is looking to the future. It's where do we go now? And then you have the World. And then you have the Two of Swords, which is choices to make. Now, the World, when I saw that come out, that little voice was, yeah, but we need to tell the world about it. So, if whatever legal stuff is going on, if they're wanting to put confidentiality things in place around it, you might have to think outside the box, like legally, with legal advice. Is there a loophole where you can agree to their terms, but is there a loophole of telling your story without telling your story? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'm not a legal professional. If your partner does agree to any legal things, before they do anything after that, because it does feel like I could be watching this on a big screen somewhere at some point and people be absolutely shocked about it, or read a book or something. Now, is that going to be a real life documentary, or is that going to be a work of fiction based on a true story? I don't know, but there's a story to be told. And will that be in the short term? No, it'll be long term. And that's consideration, isn't it? Don't let the other side bully. Don't let them bully. Push back if you can, if your partner can, because it feels like it's their battle and you're the supporting role. Push back against it, challenge it, get really good advice on it, and I do think at some point the world's going to know about it. Whether that's the whole world or just a section of the world that needs to know about it. Enough people know about it for it to ripple. I don't know. But, you know, I know that the both of you are going to still be together for a long time. I can't see the both of you breaking up. This isn't going to break you both. It's broken you both, but it's not going to break the relationship. It's going to change it, and it's going to put stress on it, and there's going to be times where you need time by yourself, and it's going to cause problems. But overall, both of you have got each other, and again, I'm so sorry that you're having to go through this, because it's not fair. It's really not fair. So that's what I have for you. If this was your reading, you don't need to claim, you don't need to put anything. You don't need to put anything that marks you here at all whatsoever. I know people on the internet are really nosy. So don't. Do it privately. If this is your reading, you'll know that it's for you. I know it's for you. Your angel guides know it's for you. And that is all that matters. That's all that matters. And if this is the only tarot reading you ever connect with in your whole life, it's the most important one. You know. So I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. And I wish you the best of luck. I really do. If you've got each other, you know. Welcome to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. If you've made it this far, you're now part of my secret Purple Heart gang. I really do appreciate you being around. I hope one of the readings was for you. If they weren't, hopefully another day will be collective readings. I find the more you engage and the more that your guides know that you're going to be clicking, the more messages you receive. And you may go through a phase where you have a flurry of messages that really connect and then they kind of fade away again. That's because your guides are like, right, now we said what we needed to say. We said what we needed to say. You heard what we needed to say. But I'm more than happy for you just to listen to everyone's collective readings. It's nice. It's nice. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a nice Easter if you celebrate it. We don't necessarily. We kind of know that it's happening, but we didn't have a Easter dinner or anything like that. And I was really shocked that the supermarket was shut. I think I've made 45 years of my life before I realised that on Easter Sunday, the supermarkets are shut. I was like, what? And I'm not the only one because there's definitely other people pulling in and out of the car park. So that was a shock. I wanted to get some potatoes so that I could have jacket potatoes. I've fallen into the TikTok jacket potato algorithm and it's just amazing. It's my favourite foods. It always has been. When I left home at 16 and the moment I had access to a microwave, all I used to do is buy potatoes and put them in the microwave, bake them, blitz them, put butter on them. Couldn't afford anything else. But oh my goodness, they're amazing. And then these days they have to be oven baked. They have to have a crunchy shell. They have to be crispy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the jacket potatoes, if you're in the US, I know that quite a few people on YouTube are from outside of the UK. So jacket potato or a baked potato, you just get a massive potato. And sometimes I put olive oil on it. Sometimes I just poke holes in it and put it in the oven as it is. And then I cook it for about an hour and 20 minutes. Whenever I cook them, I always make sure I'm not just cooking my own. Sometimes I'll cook enough for the next day as well so I can just reheat it. But you just bake them. Make sure you put holes in. One time I forgot to put holes in and one of the potatoes blew up in my oven. The kids thought it was hilarious. It was like mashed potato all inside my oven. So you cook them for an hour and 10 minutes. Some people cook them up to an hour and a half. And they come out and the jacket of the potato is all crispy and crunchy and lovely. And the inside is fluffy. If you pull them out too soon, the inside's a little bit hard. But yeah, I've fallen into the algorithm of cheese and beans on a jacket potato, and it just makes me remember the years I spent only being able to afford to buy a bag of potatoes and some margarine. But my goodness, they're just comfort food, isn't it? And then when I was at college, when my kids were at school, I went to college and my treat every day, I used to buy lunch from the canteen because it was really cheap. And I used to get a jacket potato with cheese and tuna or a jacket potato with beans and cheese. Take it back to the art studio and sit there and mush it all in together and eat it. Yeah, that was a win. That was a win. They were bargain. He's selling for like £1.50. So yeah, if you've fallen into that great algorithm, or if you've seen recipes with jacket potatoes, let me know. Let me know what your favourite thing is on them. If I make a homemade chilli, I'll put them on a jacket potato sometimes. So yeah, food. My personal circumstances have changed at home. If you're a long time viewer and you've noticed that I've been struggling a little bit lately, it's because things have suddenly changed. And my living circumstances have changed. And we're making the best of not a very good situation, but it'll be all right. We're on the right track. It'll be fine. Things will be fine. So if my longer uploads are a little bit sporadic, just know things are going on behind the scenes. That means my time when I get to sit in here and lock my door and tune into Source and I have clients waiting, I kind of have to use that energy for my private clients. Whereas today I've managed to get my private clients done and it's now nearly midnight. I'm filming this like really late because I wanted to get a pick a card reading out. So yeah, send any good vibes my way. I'd really appreciate that. I don't really want to talk about what's going on because it's really personal and it doesn't just involve me. But yeah, good wishes gonna come my way. Would be very grateful. And if you're going through anything right now and you need some positive vibes, you've got them with love from me, from the bottom of my heart. I want everyone to be doing good in life, you know. I don't like people struggling and going through stuff, but sometimes we just have to put our head down, don't we, and get on with it. And I had that feeling. I had that feeling of something was changed, something had changed, and it has. And yeah, Rose is going to be well happy though because the living circumstances mean she's got an extra person in the house to absolutely spoil her rotten, and it's her favourite human being as well, so she's going to be so happy. Yeah, it's just the house is getting a little bit smaller. But it's good, it's all good, it's fine, it's life, isn't it? We do what we need to do. So I appreciate you being here and appreciate your support, and I appreciate all the lovely comments that I get. I know the internet is a pretty wild place and there's like 5% of people on the internet just being mean to each other, but I can genuinely say like 95% of people, when you've got the right kind of community, they're lovely people. Most people are lovely people, and I am so grateful. This channel has now been here since March 2019, and I just love being able to upload free readings that I know are connecting with people, that I know are being banked for the right person to find at the right time. And I love the fact that wherever you are in the world, as long as you can get on YouTube and as long as your angel guides can get you to the channel, there'll be something here for you. And you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to. All you have to do is be ready to hear it. And if you're ready to hear it, it can benefit you. And if you're just here because you like listening to stuff, I really appreciate that as well. I just really appreciate everyone that visits the channel. And I know that some people only ever listen to something once, and hopefully they take something good from it, and then it enables them to put themselves on a better path. Remember, you are amazing. Remember, you are worthy. Remember that life has good things for you. And don't put up with anyone else's negative nonsense, because other people's negative nonsense is the insecurities that are within them. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of what is inside them. And if we shared enough light and we shared enough love and we shared kindness with them, they might heal them insecurities inside them that makes them be mean to people. It might soften them a little bit. I think a few people are them hard nuts with a soft centre, and it's getting through the shell, isn't it? We can all make the world a better place if we want to. If you'd like me to pull a card for you, if you've made it this far and you would like me to pull a card for you, pull a card in the comments. I will have a shuffle. I'll tell you what card I got. I'll see it when I look through my comments, because I look through my comments in my filter folder. it might not be straight away, but I will get to it. So yeah, private reading's always available. My diary is open. I've been adding blog posts, tarot blog posts as well. Been writing some things. So they're there to read. And on my website, I have a pull a card page. So if you go to the page, you can refresh it, a new tarot card will come up, and then you can scroll down and read the meaning. And they're reversed and normal way up cards as well. So you can, if you don't read reversals, just keep refreshing it until you get a card that's not a reversal. So that's the way around that, isn't it? I will see you soon. I hope to see you really soon.